everyone, my name is Hannah. I'm here to take you through a high-low style workout today. So just so you know, I'm not going to be going through a warm-up or a cool-down, so please do those on your own. You're welcome to do a warm-up on the Adult Fitness YouTube page, or you can do your own. You can go for a walk outside if it's nice, making sure we're hitting all parts of the body so that we're all warm, our heart rates are up. You can do some side steps, some arm reaches, squats, lunges, whatever you need to get warmed up. And we're just gonna go ahead and get started here. Make sure you're wearing shoes, you have some water, and that you're in an environment big enough to kind of move around in. You're not gonna trip over anything like that. So we're gonna start with just a side step. Remember, throughout the class, you can always pause the video for more rest, more water break, whatever you need. And if you get lost or behind, if I'm too confusing, just come back here. This is gonna be our home base, and then pick up where you can. So I'm gonna start the workout with a grapevine movement. We're gonna go one each way. So we're just kind of going back and forth in a pretty small space. I'm gonna go this way first. Please feel free to go whichever way suits your space. So we're gonna start with this grapevine. And once we're used to this movement, we're gonna add a little hamstring curl with that dragging leg. It'll look like this. So whenever you're comfortable, go ahead and add in that hamstring curl, and we'll get used to this movement, thinking about that contraction in the hamstring, setting that leg down into the other way of the grapevine. Awesome. Now that we're used to this movement, we're gonna switch that hamstring curl out with a high knee, and it'll look like this. So whenever you're ready, add that high knee in. Keep that core nice and tight. You can put your arms out for a little more balance. Awesome, and we'll go back to just grapevine in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're gonna put that all together. So we're gonna do a few each way. Just follow me, I'll cue everything. So we'll add that hamstring curl in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Awesome. Give me a few more. We'll add that knee high in 3, 2, 1. Good. And we'll go back to just grapevine in 3, 2, 1. And back to that side step in 3, 2, 1. Awesome, that's our first set. So good job, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and explain how the next set is going to start. Stay in this little side to side and watch me. So I'm gonna do a toe around the world. I'm gonna stand on one foot. I'm gonna touch my toe to the front, side, back, and then I'm gonna switch. Front, side, back. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and join in with me now. Nice controlled movements here. We're thinking about the flexion in our glutes that it takes when we're coming to the side and to the back. We're keeping our core nice and tight. We're balancing. And once we're used to this movement, we're gonna go ahead and switch to a heel dig. So keep doing this, and I'll demonstrate what a heel dig looks like. We're just going to kind of bend the knee that we're on and dig that heel into the ground. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and switch this movement with me. You can go out as far as you need. Good job. Now we're gonna switch it to a square step. The square step's gonna look like this. We're stepping with a leading leg to the front, and then we're coming to the same plane, and then coming back to our starting space. And then we're gonna make sure that we're switching our leading leg every time. So we're basically touching that leg, this back leg, and then we're gonna lead with it here. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and join in with me. Getting a little messed up here. Awesome. And we'll go back to that side step in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna do that whole set. So we're gonna do the toe around the world, the heel dig, and then the square step. So let's start with that toe around the world in 3, 2, 1. Front, side, back. You can put your hands on your hips if you want. Make sure we're switching every time. Give me one more. Then we're going to that heel dig right here. Heel dig. Awesome. Now we're gonna go to that square step in 3, 2, 1. Square step. Awesome. Give me one more of these, and we're going back to that side step. Good job, everyone. That's our second set. So we're gonna do our first set and our second set together now. Remember, we're starting with that grapevine. So we'll start with the grapevine in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And we'll add that hamstring curl in 3, 2, 1. Hamstring. Awesome. Switch out that hamstring curl for a knee high in 3, 2, 1. Good. Go back to that side step in 3, 2, 1. Side step. Awesome. Next set, we're gonna go toe around the world in 3, 2, 1. Front, side, back, and switch. Awesome. One more on each side, then we're going to the heel dig. In 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go to that square step in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Give me just a couple more on each side. And back to the side step in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So that's half of our class. We're gonna go on to the next set. And this is going to look like this. We're gonna do a hip abduction plus a knee drive. So we're doing one side at a time. And it's going to be abduct. You can touch back to the center. And then we're gonna drive our knee up. Abduct, drive. If you want it a little harder, you can not touch your toe in the middle to really engage those balance muscles. We're gonna do 4 on each side, and then we're gonna switch. So go ahead and join in with me right here. Try to get that movement under control. One more and we'll switch. Awesome. Go back to that side step right here. All right, our next movement is going to be basically just this side step, but we're adding a step each way. So we're stepping together, step, step, together, step. Awesome. Then once we're comfortable with this movement, so go ahead and join in with me. We're going to add some arms to this movement. So I'm going to keep my elbows at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to just raise them every time that I step. Awesome. Whew. Making sure we're really engaging those shoulders, keeping that neck nice and neutral. We'll go back to just a side step in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do that whole set. We're gonna start with that hip abduction plus the knee drive. In 3, 2, 1. Abduct, knee drive. Remember, we're doing 4 of these, or just as many as when we say switch, and we'll switch right here. And back to that side step right here. Now we're gonna switch to 2 steps. So whenever you're comfortable, switch to that 2 steps. Once you've got this 2 steps down, add those arms. Awesome. I can't see you, but I'm sure you're looking great. Give me a few more of these. 3, 2, 1, back to side step. All right, we're gonna do that whole thing from the beginning. We're gonna start with that grapevine. We're gonna end with that side step. Remember to come back to the side step if you get lost, and we're just gonna go through it. We're all in this together, so we got this. Start with that grapevine in 3, 2, 1, grapevine. Awesome. Now add that hamstring curl in 3, 2, 1, hamstring curl. Awesome, switching to that high knee in 3, 2, 1, high knee. And 3, 2, side steps. Here we go, side step. Awesome, now we're gonna do that toe around the world. In 3, 2, 1, front, side, back. Awesome. Give me one more on each side, then we're gonna switch to heel digs. Ready? Here we go, heel dig. Great. Give me a couple more and we're going straight into those square steps. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good job, everyone. Give me one more of these and back to side steps. All right, next is gonna be the hip abduction plus the knee drive. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're doing a few on each side before we switch. And we'll switch right here. Awesome. We're gonna go straight into those 2 steps. In 3, 2, 1. We're shuffling. And whenever you're comfortable, add those arms. Contracting those shoulders, squeezing those scapula together in the back. And we'll go back to just plain side step in 3, 2, 1, side step. Awesome job, everyone. All right, our last set is going to be a lot of arms. So we're going to be reaching, really getting our shoulders into these movements. So I'll demonstrate and join in when you can. We're gonna be reaching up high towards the way our shoulders are going, away from our dragging leg, just like this. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and join in with me. Keeping that core nice and tight, we're turning from those hips. Awesome. Now we're gonna switch this high reach to a medium jab. And it's gonna look like this. Jab. Again, remember to keep our core nice and tight. Join in when you can. Awesome. Now we're gonna take it even lower. We're gonna do a little bit of an undercut. So it'll look like this. You're flexing your biceps at me. Go ahead and join in. And in just a few seconds, we're gonna go back to that high reach. In 3, 2, 1, reach high. Awesome. Go to that middle jab in 3, 2, 1, middle. And we're gonna go into that undercut in 3, 2, 1, undercut. Awesome. We'll go back to just a side step, no arms, in 3, 2, 1. Great job, everyone. That's our whole set. So we're gonna go through the whole thing. Remember, just watch me, I'll cue everything, and if you get lost, come back to the side step and join in when you can. So we're gonna start with that grapevine. In 3, 2, 1, grapevine. Awesome. Add that hamstring curl in 3, 2, 1, curl. And adding that high knee in 3, 2, 1, high knees. Awesome. Going back to just the side step in 3, 2, 1, side step. Go into that toe around the world. 3, 2, 1, around the world. Switch, Awesome. One more on each side, then we're going to that heel dig. Here we go, heel dig. And into that square step in 3, 2, 1, square step. Awesome. Give me one more on each side. And side step. Next one is going to be hip abduction plus the knee drive. So we're going to abduct, knee drive, join in. Here we go. And switch the leg in 3, 2, 1, we're switching. Awesome. Now we're gonna go into that 2 steps to the side in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Add those arms whenever you're comfortable. Awesome, go back to that 1 step to the side in 3, 2, 1, side steps. We're gonna add those reaches now. 3, 2, high reach, here we go. Reach. Awesome. Now we're gonna switch to a jab. 3, 2, 1, to the middle. Switching to that undercut in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Back to that side step in 3, 2, 1. Good job, everyone. Let's do that one more time. So we're gonna go through the whole set again, remembering that we can always pause the video for water breaks, and then we can come back to this side step if we get lost. We'll start with that grapevine in 3, 2, 1, grapevine. Awesome, we're adding that hamstring curl in 3, 2, 1. Awesome, switching it out for that high knee in 3, 2, 1. Woo, good job, everyone. Going back to that side step, 3, 2, 1, side step. Awesome, next is that toe around the world. 3, 2, 1, around the world. Awesome, one more on each side. Then we're going to that heel dig. Here we go. To that square step in 3, 2, 1, square step. Awesome. One more on each side. Then we're going back to that side step right here. Side step. Awesome. Next is going to be that hip abductor with the knee drive. In 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're doing one side at a time. Just a few. We're switching in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Our next movement is going to be those 2 steps to each side in 3, 2, 1. And add those arms whenever you're comfortable. Awesome. Going back to just the simple side step, 1 each way in 3, 2, 1. Good job, everyone. Last set. We're doing those arms, so we're gonna reach high in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Reach to the middle, we're jabbing in 3, 2, 1, jab. Awesome. And we're gonna move to that undercut in 3, 2, 1. Show me those muscles. Awesome job. Back to that side step in 3, 2, 1. Good job, everyone. We made it. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this high-low workout. Please get some water, eat some food, and do a cool down. Remembering that we want to keep our bodies moving for a little while, and then we can do some stretches, stretch out our arms, our triceps. We can clasp our hands in the front and in the back. Remembering all those stretches from warm-up, and then we can do all of our leg stretches the way we usually do them. So thank you all so much and have a wonderful day.